As we are now starting August, today in this video I will be ranking every 20 home kits in the Premier League for the upcoming 2026-27 season, from bottom to top. We're going to see our best, and let's just see the worst. So if you're going to enjoy this video, it's going to be asking to record. Always remember to smash that subscribe button to the Flipping channel, and let's get into this one. In bottom, I've got Crystal Palace. And I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, because I know it's a retro shirt, and the three lines mean a lot to Crystal Palace, or the different colours. But for Crystal Palace, what is this? What were they thinking? What did Macron think making this kit with an AI sponsor in the middle and a retro badge? But this is an away kit for Crystal Palace. Like, what is this, man? I think it's pathetic. The white has nothing to it. It's just some stripes going down the shirt, and the stripes look really odd on the shoulders. It just looks boring. The sponsor ruins it. If there was no sponsor, this kit would be near the top 10, I think. Sponsor ruins it. Looks terrible. And it just ain't a home kit for Crystal Palace. It's not. And it looks awful. I'm going to be genuinely honest. It looks awful. And I can't stand this kit. I know Palace fans going to go at me. It's my local club. I don't support them, but it's my local club. But I just, no, not a piece of me. Crystal Palace, 20th. Not in real life, but in the kit-wise ranking, it has to be 20th, to be honest with you. Next up in 19th, I've got Newcastle. What the hell is this? Literally like a barcode design. It is terrible. With the Knox sponsor in the middle, it's disgusting. The blue lines ruin it. It just doesn't make any sense. The barcode sponsor literally put that in a scanner, and it's going to tell you it's a barcode. Because what is this? One of Newcastle's worst home shirts I've ever seen, to be honest with you. And Newcastle can ball some bangers here and there. Adidas ain't too bad, but what were Adidas thinking for Newcastle this year? I understand Newcastle won their lower range teams, but they put no effort in. They just went, we'll put a random black line, splat them anywhere, and put some little blue at the top, and put a weird yellow sponsor that looks terrible on the shirt, and Knox. Yeah, great. Even the blue collar, it just looks disgusting. This really could have gone 20th, I'll be honest. This is where it is for most people's rankings. In 20th and 19th, it is one of the worst home kits this year, easily, and one of the worst home kits in recent years, to be honest with you. Newcastle 19th, I think that's fair, and I think it's actually quite lucky that I'm putting them above Palace. But yeah, this, oh mate, this is disgusting. It looks like horse poo, to be honest with you. Or should I say, you're going to a Sainsbury's, getting your cheeky meal deal, trying to, even imagine going to Tesco, actually using your club card. I think this could actually receive as a club card the way it looks, because Jesus Christ. Newcastle 19th, and it is 100% the good option. In 18th, I've got Bournemouth. It was a beautiful home shirt, and then you put the sponsor in the middle. And I've seen from Bournemouth fans as well that sponsor, you can't take it off the shirt. No, it's engraved into the shirt. It's a part of the home shirt. But it actually would have been beautiful if they just kept the lines like that. It's not even a bad home shirt for Bournemouth, but for their first season in Europe, man, that is disgusting. That is rancid, I'll be honest. That Vitality sponsor, even if it was red, possibly gold, better than anything, it would have looked absolutely beautiful. But yeah, it is boring for Bournemouth, I'll be honest. The badge and the lines don't meet. It don't make a lot of sense. It's boring. It's a lazy design. They had a bit of gold at the top just to try and give it a little bit of oomph, but it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Everything's all over the place with a blue sponsor on the arm and a terrible, terrible sponsor in the middle. The worst sponsor in this whole league currently, I think. It has to go 18th. If this had gold going down there with no sponsor, this could... not joking, sorry. This could be near top 5. Near top 5, and I'm telling you now, it would have been such a beautiful home shirt for Bournemouth for their first season in Europe. Hummel have disappointed them in their first season being with Bournemouth. That is disgusting. Bournemouth 18th, it's the correct option, it's the right option, because how do you go from a normal home shirt every year, just having Vitality written, to this? Man, that's disgusting. That is literally rancid. You lot are going to hate me for this, but Sunderland are going 17th. I don't rate this home kit. I really don't rate it. I look at this and I think, it's a retro. Of course, it's always going to have a little bit of a feel with Sunderland fans, but it's basic. It's boring. It's just, red and white lines going down with the Sunderland badge that has a big old fat AI crest around it, really. Hummel again, man. What has happened to Hummel this season? It's just a bit of a boring shirt with no sponsor in the middle. It's lazy. It's a boring design. It's retro, I understand, but come on, man. At least maybe like remix it a little bit. Give it something a bit more modern, because this is, not a piece of me. 17th it has to be. And I just don't like it. And I see people putting it in the top 5. I'm thinking, are you out of your mind? Genuinely, are you out of your mind? Because you've got to be. I don't know how you're putting this kit that high. It's not one of the greatest kits, man. It's one of the worst I've seen in a while, and maybe, well, probably is in this league actually. But it's disgusting. It's not nice. Sunderland, you're going 17th, boys. Next up, Nottingham Forest. It ain't the worst I've ever seen, but it just looks a bit weird with that fainted dark red design, and it looks like it's been burned a little. It's like a burnt red, and that's not a Forest with no sponsor in the middle as well. I do like the white Adidas lines on the top. It gives it something, it gives it a little bit of colour. But then dark red patterns on that one side more than the other side don't look nice. That does not look nice, I'll be honest. Oh, it does not look nice. It's a bit, it's just a bit meaty, ain't it? Let's be honest now. Amari Hutchinson wearing this shirt. Just, it don't look right, I'll be honest. It does not look right. And with that dark red, it just ruins the whole shirt. If you got rid of the dark red and, made it another plain Forest shirt, it's what Forest do. That's not on Forest. But, yeah, the dark red ruins it. It has to go 16th. And it could have gone a little bit higher. I think I'm being a little bit harsh, I'll be honest. But there's some good shirts this season, I'll be honest. And you're going to see what you're in for. You're in for a treat. So, Forest 16th. You could have been higher if you didn't have as much higher competition, of course. But Forest 16th is where you're going. And sadly, you have to be there. Next up, Fulham. Fulham are just Fulham. It's boring. But this kit, I just don't see the feel about it. It's a white, plain Fulham shirt with black Adidas lines. The same thing every season. And people go to Tottenham for this. They will go to Tottenham Hotspur and say, it's the same thing every season. Tottenham never changed their home kit. Go and look at Fulham and then come back to me. Fulham have the same thing every year, and I'm never, ever going to go against my word, and I will stick by my word. Fulham have the same kit every year, and it's boring. I understand Fulham. White. Again, with Tottenham, you can't do much with white, but they've got black. You could experiment, do something different, but they keep it safe every year. I understand why, but that sponsor in the middle is also disgusting, which ruins the shirt as well. So, yeah, it just ain't great, is it? Let's be honest. Fulham 15th, that's where they really belong. It's probably where they could finish this season the way it's looking. It just doesn't look great. It's not nice. Fulham 15th. Boring Fulham. Once again, like normal. Fulham, boring, same sentence. Yeah, it's true. A plain white shirt with some black lines on the Adidas. Well, Adidas lines on the top, sorry, to give it something, because if you didn't have that, oh lord, this could be rock bottom. But yeah, Fulham 15th. 14th, Ipswich. This ain't bad. This ain't even a bad home show. It's starting to get to the point where it's not rancid. It's actually, not decent, but it's all right, That's a decent kit. I think it's not too bad. The design in the middle gives it something. It's blue, like Ipswich, should have the sponsor ain't the worst. Halo, it looks decent, or Halo, not the actual Xbox game. But it just looks decent, Umbro have done a decent job here. Ipswich don't need anything special, Their second season in their Premier League, in the first time in 35 years, Well, not the first time, but their second time in 35 years. Of course, they were in the season 2024-25, and they, got relegated, came straight back up, finishing second, just behind Coventry. But yeah, a good return to the Premier League with a good home shirt. The cuffs on the arms look really nice. All round decent home shirt, I think. I think it's quite nice. Ipswich 14, nothing much to say about this kit. It's decent. It's Ipswich. Ipswich are never going to go crazy. I think it's a nice kit. You can't do much wrong. Ipswich 14th, I think. Decent. 13th, Everton. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but the yellow ruins it. Why are we putting yellow on an Everton shirt? I don't understand this. And I know Everton fans, but come on, man. Like, why are we putting yellow? Just have that blue and white, and it's nice. It's an Everton kit. The sponsors don't make it look much better, CMC markets don't look great. I know Stake, you can't have the gambling sponsors in the middle now, but it would look so much better if they brought back Stake in the middle. That CMC market looks disgusting, to be honest with you. but the yellow ruins it. If that's just like, blue and white, it looks nice. It's Everton. It's traditional. Everton are a traditional club, They're just Everton. They've always kept it the same. They've never gone crazy. I know you could say, oh, but Fulham do the same thing. Yeah, but I prefer Everton to Fulham. Let's make that one clear now. But the yellow ruins it. It just, nah, man, knocks it off. This could be like top 6 if it didn't have the yellow. But for that, it has to go 13th because the yellow just makes it look a bit and there's no design to it. It is literally just blue and white, yellow, nothing about it. But it's Everton, so 13th. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's not the greatest. Next up, Brentford. Something I like about Brentford's kit is that it's going to be here for 2 years. So Brentford next year, they're going to get the exact same ranking because it's the exact same kit. It's not the worst, I think I like that they've gone with something different, with the bees. You want to go with a black and yellow theme because, of course, for the bees. And they've kept the red and white as well. But they've mixed the colours very well. The sponsor blends in very well in the middle. And I think, they've done a really, really good job here. The collar don't look too bad. But yeah, it's something different for Brentford. They tried, doing something different this season. And it's not too bad, For 2 years, this home kit... Oh my God, I've got some voice cracks. This home kit will be theirs. It's not too shabby, is it? Let's be honest. It's half decent. I know, like you said, but you went from Everton in 13th, from saying that it's boring, to Brentford in 12th, and it's really good. Yeah, because we're starting to jump our rank now. We're starting to, get into the big leagues. Let's talk about it now. Getting near to the top half. So let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. But, it's decent for Brentford. All round decent. 12th place. I know I would have done rankings, but you get in their position, so I think you can understand where their ranking's going to be. And from my point of view and the way I'm speaking about the shirt, I think you can understand where I put it out of 10, to be honest with you. But all-round decent shirt. It's all right. For Brentford for 2 years, at least they're saving their fans money. Good of them. Good club. Well done, Brentford. Decent. Next up, Leeds United. Decent. It's not a bad home kit, that yellow and blue and white. It all mixed very, very well with the Red Bull sponsor in the middle. Just looks perfect, Decent home kit for Leeds. It's actually a decent home kit. It's better than last year, in my opinion. Ethan Ampadu and Jayden Bogle both showing off the home kit. Adidas have done another good job here. And Leeds are lucky to have Adidas as their sponsor. But it's nice, The collar ain't too bad. The colours are beautiful. All the colours, even on the, on the arms, the cuffs, they look decent. In the middle, it's, it's quite boring. It's just lined, but it fits it, It fits in that blue. If you look at the badge, if you look at the lines, with the badge in the lines, it looks perfect. It's just in that line bit very well with the 2 blue lines. It's nice, It's simple, but a little bit creative in a way. It's like 50-50, but it's a nice shirt. It's decent. Leeds, 11th. I don't think that's a bad ranking. I don't think it's too bad, It's not one of the best I've ever seen because, if they actually pulled off a masterclass, then fair enough. But it's not the worst I've ever seen. Leeds, good job. Done well. 11th for Leeds. People have been putting this first. The best. Are we taking the best? Best. Hull City, it's not the worst I've ever seen. But what is the badge? What is that? I understand, again, another club going for a retro theme. The white collar don't make a lot of sense to me. I understand it's the standout with, the white cuffs on the arms. But I don't like this. I really, And I know you're saying, oh, yeah, but how is it better than Leeds and Brentford there? It's only better because it is half decent. What pisses me off about this kit is that people are putting it top. Are we serious? Like, genuinely, are we serious? Because this can't be. It really can't be. Whole 10th, I'm sorry, it's like mid-table. It's decent. I'm not going to hate on it that much because it's their return to the Premier League. Of course, they want something retro. It's their first time in the league in, nearly 10 years. So, of course, they want to go something different. And it's not the worst I've seen. They could have been original and basic, but I don't like it. I really don't like it. There's no pattern to this shirt. It's boring. It only really looks good if you're wearing long-armed shirts. So, yeah. It's 10th for Hull. There's nothing much to say. Stop putting this kit first because it's not. You're deluded. You're out of your mind. So shut up. It's 10th and it's probably 8th at best. So don't want to talk about it. Hull, 10th. Not the worst I've ever seen. But stop overrating this kit. In 9th, I've got the Tottenham boys. The Yids. Well, I shouldn't really say it on YouTube. Tottenham Hotspur in 9th. And I know you're going to come at me. Oh, it was so much better than the Spurs in that kit. Come on now, it's the same white kit every year. Shut up. It's boring now. We get it. We have a white shirt every year. What do you want us to do about it? At least we actually put a pattern in our shirt this year. If you look, we've got a font pattern in our shirt. That kind of gives you that sign. We've got the blue on the sides, a little blue on the cuffs. You know, it's the Tottenham way. It's the Tottenham way, you know. The big red sponsor, yeah, we can have a talk about that. But, you know, it's not that bad. It's really not. And I think this definitely gets top 10. Definitely. Is it one of the best? No. Compared to its competition, for my opinion, it is not in the top 5. I would disagree, you know. And I know you'll probably agree with me for that. And you're probably hating on me that I put in 9th. Some people would put in at the bottom. And you're out of your mind if you do that. Because if you look at the state of that bottom, how is this in that bottom? I think, you know, it's a decent Tottenham home shirt to Tottenham. It's just a Tottenham shirt, really. It's how Tottenham do it, you know. Tottenham, 9th, reasonable, overhated. I don't care what anyone says. I am a Tottenham fan. Yes, I'm always going to be biased, but this ain't biasness. This is facts. This is where it deserves to be, at least, I think. Tottenham, 9th, deserved, in my opinion. When this kit first released, I thought it was the worst in the league, I'll be honest. But a Chelsea shirt would never look nice to me, but it's not too bad. The lines on the side are nice, you know. The colours are nice. The badge is nice. Not that bad. Not that middle badge. I'm not going to... Ugh. But the only thing that puts me off about this kit, that puts it in 8th, is that big old Chelsea logo that's in the middle and you know, engraved into the shirt. It's not nice. The collar ain't too bad. No, that Chelsea home shirt is much better than last season's home shirt, I think. It's decent from Chelsea. Nike have done a good job here. I will give them that. It's not too shabby, you know. Not too shabby. So, there's not much to say about this kit. It's definitely in the top 8, 100%. I think the badge looks so much better than their actual badge on this shirt. It just looks like a Chelsea badge, you know. Disgusting. But, you know, not too bad. It's a decent Chelsea home shirt. It's not one of their worst. Is it one of their best? Probably not. But it's still very, very nice for a Chelsea home shirt, 100%. 8th place, decent rank in my opinion. I think it's harsh if you put you any lower, to be honest with you. I think you're being harsh. Chelsea deserve to be there. So, 8th for Chelsea, I think it's reasonable. And Chelsea fans might argue with me. It's a nice home shirt, but that big old Chelsea badge in the middle just puts me off 100%. Otherwise, this shirt could be near top 5 in my opinion. But no. There's always got to be one detail that rules it out. So Chelsea, 8th. And I think that's facts. Let's just say that. Next up in 7th is the scum, Arsenal. It's not a bad home shirt from Arsenal, of course, the champions of England. I like what they've done with the Adidas, you know, the lines on the top, the maroon and stuff for 20 years at the Emirates, which is nice. But it's boring in the middle, let's be honest now. There's no pattern to it. It's just a bit basic, boring. There's nothing about it. I like the cuffs on, you know, the sides and the collar. It's got a decent pattern, but the middle ruins it, you know. Arsenal could do something. Arsenal one of them teams that could experiment, but no, they didn't. They went boring, and I think that's what puts me off. Well, of course, I'll always be put off, but it just makes the shirt look worse, to be honest. Yeah, there's nothing in the middle. There's nothing going on. And you'll say, oh, Spurs have not done it. We've got better pattern. We've got more pattern than this Arsenal home shirt in the middle. 100%. Don't speak to me. 100%. On the sides, yeah, I'll give it 100%. But it's just, there's no lines going down the middle. It's just a red shirt, really. Nothing really going on. 7th is at best because, of course, the lines at the top, the maroon for the Emirates. That's the only thing that's decent about this shirt. So 7th place, yeah, I really think that's reasonable. I don't think it's any better than that. And if you think that, you've just got to be an Arsenal fan or an Arsenal glazer in different ways. So I think 7th is a decent position, and I think that's where it really should be. Sponsor ain't too bad. Adidas ain't done a bad job here, but I think last season's home kit was better than this, I'll be honest. So Arsenal, 7th, reasonable. 6th, Brighton. This is a nice home shirt. Nice home shirt from Brighton. It's decent. I like this. They've gone with something different for the season, you know. It's not just a pure, like, mixed blue and white. They've gone really blue this season, but I like it. It's nice. The pattern going down, you know, the badge, it just, you know, it's there. The American Express stands out on the shirt, but it's a good sponsor. The little white at the top on the collar, it's a nice home shirt. It is nice. I will give it to them. Brighton have done really well here. They deserve a top 6, 100%. This is a nice home shirt. Really, really nice. If you're a Brighton fan, you walk out of this happy. The lines going down, that where it kind of goes down, you know, on the arm as well. the blue on the blue on the cuffs as well. Really, really nice. It's the way the lines on the arms fade into the lines going down the shirt. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Good shirt from Brighton. Done a good job here. Sixth, definitely good position for them. In fifth, it's Aston Villa. It's a nice home shirt from Villa. It is nice, I'll be honest. They normally go the same thing every year, but this is nice, you know. They've gone with that claret and blue proper, and they've stuck to it on the cuffs, the Adidas on the shoulders. Don't like the collar. I'll be honest, I do not like that collar, the way it goes down like that. But the badge looks nice. You know, it's a bit plain, but it's something different for Villa. They've gone something different. That badge, the different colour, is really, really nice. The only thing that puts me off this shirt is that collar in the middle where it goes down, that just like white little bit there. It don't really, white, sorry, blue. It looks white from here. Like blue in that, it just don't really look nice, I'll be really honest. But except from that, it's a solid home shirt from Villa, solid home shirt, and this is top 5, very, very nice from Villa. You know, just classic, really, you know, not going to try and go crazy and make it look stupid. It's a nice home shirt from Villa, done a really good job here. Aston Villa deserve 5th for this one, 100% deserve 5th, and you can't say nothing else. Villa, 5th, good home shirt, strong. 4th place, Manchester United. Good home shirt. Very nice home shirt from Adidas, you know. The white and blue on the collar especially looks beautiful. I will say that to them. Looks absolutely beautiful. If we look at Bruno Fernandes here, we just look at that collar up here. It's a beautiful. They've got the black in it. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of Man United shirts. I'm not a big fan of red. Many reasons why, but if we can narrow it down to a couple. But the white on the Adidas shoulders makes it look so much better. The sponsor looks decent on this shirt, you know. The long sleeve looks beautiful. It's classic for Man United. It's just strong. It's not a bad home shirt. Of course, we saw this at the end of the 2025-26 season, so we're going to probably see it next season, but it's nice. It's a solid home shirt. Oh my God, a solid home shirt, and this is featured in Champions League, so fair enough to them. I'm not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Good home shirt for Man United. Really, really nice. Deserves top 4. Deserves top 4 this shirt. You know, nothing too crazy, but it's solid from Man United. 4th, 100%. And never speak about that voice crack ever again. 2nd place, Manchester City. What a home shirt this is. I see people saying it's boring. I really, really like that skies blue that fades into a really, really light blue. It's beautiful for Man City. It's a beautiful home shirt. It's something different for a change, and they've done really well with this. I love the colours of this shirt. It's something different. It's better than last season. Not that seatbelt on that shirt last season. Nah, this is beautiful for a Man City home shirt, and they've done this well. Fair enough to them. Puma have done a great job here. Puma actually are not that bad for Man City. People hating them. They're not that bad for Man City. They've done some good shirts for City over the years, and this is one of their best in my opinion. That fade down the bottom of the shirt, a lot of clubs have tried it, including Tottenham, and it's not worked. It's really not worked, but this worked so well. Fair enough to Puma. Fair enough to City. This is a good shirt for City. And, you know, I hope they can beat Arsenal to the league in this shirt. It would be a funny sight. But more than anything, the shirt is really nice. The white at the top of the collar and on the cuffs, where on the cuff, sorry, it goes into like a side pattern going down the side of the shirt. Really, really nice. But there's only one shirt that beats it by a narrow margin. But Manchester City 2nd. It's a really nice shirt, and it is solid. But let's move on to the winner. And first, your winners are Liverpool. Oh, this is sexy. This is a beautiful shirt. Look at the design, man. It's just, this is a beautiful home shirt. I'm not one of the biggest Liverpool's fans, let's be honest now. Liverpool's biggest fans, sorry, I don't know why I said like that. But the white on the collar, white on the cuffs, this is beautiful. The design, of course, the retro to the 80s. But Adidas, again, for a 2nd year straight, Liverpool done a good job with them. That standard chartered sponsor in the middle suits the kit really well. The Adidas lines at the shoulders, it's just nice. I'm jealous how nice of a home kit this is. Liverpool have done well with this kit. It's solid, you know. First season under Andoni, sorry. I don't know why I said that. Andoni Iraola. It's a good home kit. Expedia on the side. Suits it as well. But great home kit from Liverpool. It's the best in the league. Definitely. City come close, but Liverpool have done something here with that badge, and, you know, it all looks quite decent. You're probably saying, you're a Liverpool glazer, ain't you? No, I don't really like Liverpool, to be honest with you. But this home kit is magnificent. It is a masterpiece. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. It has been awesome to record. If you want to give your opinions on the home shirts this season, you know, drop them down below in the comments. I'd love to hear them. An away version will be released. Don't worry. I just got to wait for every team to release their away yet. Not Everton. Every team to release their away kit yet, because it's not happened. So that won't be probably to the end of August, but I'll guarantee you it's coming. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you lot soon. Goodbye, guys.